23 CR 2970, State of Texas versus Moses Maldonado. Mr. Bonk, did you move your person down to that end? All right, could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Defense for Mr. Maldonado.
Are you Mr. Maldonado?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Maldonado, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
In the case of State of Texas versus Moses Maldonado, courtroom tension builds as legal formalities take shape. Mr. Maldonado stands before the court, quietly acknowledging the charges and confirming he's reviewed the discovery with his counsel. The judge verifies the indictment, setting the stage for a plea. It's a standard courtroom exchange, but with real lives and futures on the line. Each step here reflects a legal machine built to ensure due process. Subscribe now to Judge Bench for more real courtroom breakdowns that reveal the drama behind justice.
Any objection?
No, we have no objection. We're very grateful.
Mr. Maldonado, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with felon in possession of a weapon? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement.
As proceedings continue, Mr. Maldonado is presented with a document titled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers. This moment is critical. He confirms he reviewed and signed it, acknowledging that he understands. He's facing a third-degree felony, possession of a weapon, with the punishment ranging from 2 to 10 years, plus a possible $10,000 fine. The stakes are high. Even with a plea bargain in place, the judge reminds him there are no guarantees. The court is not bound to the deal struck between the prosecution and defense.
If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you enter a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Only involuntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. And the court will review the same.
Now, the deeper weight of the plea bargain is laid bare. The judge reminds Mr. Maldonado of the rights he's giving up: his right to a jury trial, to confront witnesses, and to remain silent. These are core pillars of justice, but he's surrendering them in hopes of a reduced sentence. Mr. Maldonado confirms he understands and consents. The court accepts his waiver and enters the exhibits into evidence. The case moves forward. At this point, the gavel hasn't dropped, but the outcome is all but set in motion.
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the only issue I have a question about, what is the issue with the running concurrent?
So he is on parole. He has a blue warrant pending currently. Obviously, we understand that parole ultimately is the one that gets to decide that, but it certainly would help if the court would notate on the judgment that it will run concurrent if he gets revoked on his revocation.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Mr. Maldonado?
Oh, ma'am.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Court will take in consideration 2023 CR 2969.
After examining the state's exhibits, the judge finds enough evidence to convict Mr. Maldonado. The court officially pronounces him guilty. Now, the conversation turns to sentencing. Maldonado's defense highlights that he's already on parole and has a blue warrant pending. They request that the new sentence run concurrently with a parole case, a recommendation, not a guarantee. Mr. Maldonado is silent, perhaps resigned. The court agrees to the plea deal and hands down 6 years in prison, with credit for time already served.
This will run concurrent with 2018 CR 9258W. Do you understand that the court has no jurisdiction to order the parole board to run these cases concurrently?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that that is merely a recommendation from this court?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Very much so.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
This 6-year sentence will run concurrent with a previous conviction from 2018, but the judge is clear. The court has no jurisdiction over the parole board's decisions. It's only a suggestion that the sentences be served at the same time. Mr. Maldonado once again acknowledges he understands. He's then shown a form confirming his waiver of the right to appeal. His silence speaks volumes. In legal terms, this is a tightly controlled process, but for Mr. Maldonado, this is the closing of another chapter behind bars.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
40.
You are getting close to the point in my life that I'm in, which is I'm in the twilight of my life, or as they say, the winter of my life. So you're going to have to ask yourself, do you want to continue in and out of prison, in and out of jail, breaking up or not? You know, these are the choices you have.
Yeah.
Now, the other question I have for you, did those tattoos hurt, the facial tattoos?
Some won't be.
What's the most painful?
The one in the middle of my forehead.
All right, and so you wanted to give it to me with the finger, okay.
With the paperwork signed, the court finalizes that Maldonado cannot appeal this decision due to the plea agreement. As a convicted felon, he's now prohibited from owning or possessing any weapons or ammunition, something the court emphasizes sternly. The record ends, but the judge continues with a rare, personal message. He reflects on age, life choices, and the cycle of incarceration. He challenges Maldonado to break free before it's too late. Then, in a surprising moment, they talk tattoos, painful ink and hard-won regrets etched into skin and memory. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Judge Bench for more real-life court dramas with powerful lessons.
No.
All right.
Judge, and just for the record, well, we're off the record, but I've known Moses, I've represented him off and on for many years now, and it's always so disappointing when I hear that he's been arrested again. I've always liked Moses. He's very intelligent. He's got a great sense of humor. Unfortunately, he struggled with addiction like so many people, and I'm hoping that at this point he'll seek some treatment in the prison, and certainly when he gets out, we'll try to maintain that path.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to do it. Good luck to you.
All right. Good luck to you.
All right, bye-bye. Have a good one.
Off the record, a moment of humanity surfaces. Mr. Maldonado's attorney speaks not just as counsel, but as someone who's known him for years. His words reveal a deeper truth. Moses is intelligent, humorous, and capable, but addiction has dragged him back into the system time and again. The disappointment is evident, but so is hope. The attorney urges treatment inside prison and beyond. The judge nods, offering a final wish of good luck. For now, the case is closed. But the struggle, like so many others, continues behind the walls.